A super welterweight professional bout of 6 two-minute rounds between, from the blue corner, scaling 69 kilograms, hailing from Brisbane, Queensland, current WKA national champion Steve Superkick Vick. His opponent from the red corner, scaling 70 kilograms, from Sydney, New South Wales, national Kung Fu champion in his weight division, New South Wales super welterweight and middleweight title holder, undefeated in 14 professional bouts, Rick Chivers.
Referee Dana Goodson laying down the law to both fighters in their corners. Steve Superkick Vick from Brisbane, Australia, Albany Creek actually, fighting Rick Chivers from Sydney, Australia, from Maroubra actually, and also from the same gym that our co-commentator, Australian Cruiserweight champion Peter Blumsen comes from. And Peter, you can tell us a little bit about this fellow as a fiery opening begins round one.
That's right. Steve's already shown us why he's called Superkick Vick. As you can see, lightning fast kicks from both fighters. Lovely thigh kick from Rick. Oh, nice work.
Plenty of power on the pivot.
Oh, big right hand from Rick Chivers. That hurt.
Well, you're looking for action down under at Festival Hall tonight. You certainly get it here at this round, in round one of this super welterweight bout.
Big kick, but blocked by Rick Chivers. That's what Rick has to do now. He's got to keep his hands up and get inside those super fast kicks from Steve.
Break, fighters, break, fighters, break. What?
Once the fighter's hand touches the floor, he's down for the count, and you don't kick him.
3, 4, 5.
Rick has to keep his hands up in this fight.
8, you all right? Ready to fight? Box!
Oh, well, I guess he got one back then.
Fight clean, guys.
Well, this will bring the fire out of both boys, if nothing will.
No holding.
And for Steve Vick tonight, somewhat a comeback fight for him.
That's right. He had two tough bouts against Alex Tui recently, and that can only have given him a lot of experience. Alex Tui, of course, being a world contender from Sydney.
Having a chat with Steve beforehand, he was a little reluctant to tell me that it was basically a comeback fight for him. But having a look on replay here at the moment, we can see, as Peter mentioned before, why they call it
big right round kick with the shin to the side of Rick's head, and a bit afterwards, which is not welcome. That's a foul.
On the scene fairly quickly.
That's right.
The Australian WKA welterweight champion is Steve Superkick Vick. 10 wins and 2 losses, 6 by KO, and has been under trainer Wayne Spencer for some 2.5 years. And on the other hand, your gym mate Rick Chivers tells me he likes triathlons.
That's right, Rick and I are both into triathlons. He's very fit. Runs, always running, swimming, cycling. A real good sportsman.
And plenty of amateur boxing.
Round 2.
He knows what he's got to do. He's got to keep the hands up. Nice side kick from Superkick. Very fast. Caught Rick off balance then.
Look at the left leg of Rick Chivers, inside and outside of the thigh, starting to redden up a fraction from those lightning kicks from Steve Vick.
Yeah, already it just testifies to the power of the man's kicks. Mind you, good punches from Rick Chivers.
Actually, I've been impressed with his glove work.
Break, no hold it, guys. No hold it. Box.
This is a better round
Nice job.
from Rick Chivers.
Good inside work from Rick.
Well, he must have been listening to what you were talking about beforehand. Got to tighten up. Another good left hand. And just a little bit of sting gone out of Steve Super Kick Vick at the moment.
Rick Chivers, very methodical fighter. He'll go all night.
Well, as far as fitness is concerned, Pete, he's into triathlons. Oh,
Bought another kick.
then by Steve. Caught Chivers right across the side of the head. But getting back to triathlons, looking for superb fitness, that's certainly what will keep him fit.
Low blows, guys.
That's exactly right.
Both boys probably in the clinch, looking for a bit of a breather. A hectic pace at round 2. And as I say, halfway through that round, a much better round from Rick. I'd have to give the first one to Steve, but...
difficult to score the second one, I think, Rob.
Yeah.
Very close.
Some good glove work by Rick. Let's have a look on the replay here. Magnificent kick there to the upper portion of the body, right to the chest there by Steve Vick.
Caught Rick as he was moving in, a little bit off balance.
And plenty of entertainment down under tonight at Festival Hall here in Victoria in Australia. And we're gearing up towards the fight of the night, the World Intercontinental Heavyweight Championship, to be fought between Stan the Man Longanides, the #1 contender for the world title, and Zenny the Zulu Reynolds. Stan with a record of 18 wins, no losses, 13 by knockout. And the challenger, Zenny the Zulu Reynolds, 26-6-2, 19 by knockout. So form on the board between both fighters looks superb. But the action at the moment in centre ring between Rick Chivers from Sydney, Australia, and Steve Super Kick Vick from Brisbane, Albany Creek. My co-commentator this evening here at ringside is Peter Blumsen, our Australian cruiserweight champion, who would love to have been out in the ring tonight, but we're happy we've got him here with his expert comments leading up to this main fight tonight. Of course, one of his gymmates in here.
Rick just caught a lovely left hook.
In fact, for those of you that are watching this, some of the comments from these Sydney boys, you might find Pete on the edge of his chair. They are his teammates or his gym mates. And no doubt try to look at it with an open mind anyhow.
I'm trying.
All right, this is a good fight.
Rick Chivers stalking super kick Steve.
Come on, box.
Yeah, cameraman right on target there, right in the corner of the ring. And some great stuff. Good shots. As both boys trade blows in the corner.
Good work.
Watch your elbows.
Now those inside legs, just knocking the fighter slightly off balance. Hopefully set up an uppercut, the left hook.
Oh, good right hand there from Chivers. And I think that stung Steve Vick just a little bit. He wasn't too keen to come out of the corner in a hurry.
That checking side kick from Steve. Oh, and that's a slip. Bit of a tap on the side of the head,
Yes,
but
I
that
don't think
didn't
there's
hurt.
anything malice in that.
Good sportsman, Rick Chivers.
Just a reminder to let you know I'm still here.
A nice kick from Steve. Another close round.
And we've had some good fights tonight from the interstaters.
This is the New South Wales-Queensland fight. Almost as much rivalry as the New South Wales-Victoria.
Gentlemen, United States.
Well, the interstate rivalry here in this country is fairly rife. Here we go again on replay.
Big thigh kick from Rick. Following with the hands.
Now,
Oh,
that's the
nice
right hand in the corner.
Clubbing right hand. Another leg kick.
And Steve just a little bit off the mark, and Good points to Rick Chivers in that corner, as both fighters take the rest. 6 2-minute rounds.
That's right, 6 2-minute rounds.
And up for round 4. Dana Goodson, a referee in centre ring.
Round 4.
Kicks up.
Caught off balance again. That didn't hurt.
Well, I think the face told the story. I think Rick realised what he'd done wrong, and a smile came to the face as he went down. No damage done. Well, this is what the crowd have come to see, Peter. There's plenty of action.
Action and plenty. Oh, big left hook. I think that rocks Steve.
Flicking right hand thrown out there by Steve Vick.
Break clean.
Been a torrid battle for 4 rounds so far. Both components, body punching and kicking good. That one might have been a fraction low. Vick trying to fight his way off the rope. Now has Chivers on the back move. And both fighters into a clinch yet again.
Big flashy kicks from Steve.
He's got plenty of agility, hasn't he? The thing that impresses me with his kicking too, Peter, he's got the ability to be able to kick on the back move.
Yes, but it's hard to score with those kicks. They're very fast and powerful, but Rick's stalking, methodical fighter, and he gets inside the kicks and scores with the hands. Taking nothing away from Steve's kicks, of course.
Those words from Peter Blomson.
Oh, nice right hand.
Come on, fight your way out. Break.
And a little bit of a gentle push behind the head from Rick Chivers. All men in good fun, I'm sure. And I was about to say before our referee, Dana Goodson, who is in centre ring getting the cards, the scorecards of round 4, has on his hands at the moment a very good fighter in Mike the Bounty Hunter. And we have a look at these two boys on replay again. Steve Vick, and that's the one that caught Chivers off guard. And has a boxer by the name of Mike the Bounty Hunter in his stable at the moment. And as this fellow, since he's arrived in Australia, taken the place by storm. And it has brought boxing to the fore, as has this particular sport down under now, the sport of kickboxing. Let's have a look on replay again. Some of the action in round 4.
That's right, Rick with his hands up, caught him with a nice left hook there, and followed with a right hand, just giving over Steve's head.
Yes, of course, it's very easy to see the kicks and see the damage and hear the whack, but the work that gets done following up from it, which you said before, Peter, it's all very well to dodge those, but to follow them up with left and right combinations and do the work with the gloves inside.
Rick still stalking forward. Nice round kick to the midsection from Rick Chivers.
5th of the 6th rounder. In the black trunks, Rick Chivers from Sydney, Australia. In the red trunks, who has just taken a dive now, Steve Super Kick Vick from Brisbane, Albany Creek.
Fight your way out, guys. Fight your way out.
Both fighters, Pete, be fair to say, just starting to look a little bit tired.
That's right. A lot of the flashiness has gone out of Steve now. He's a little bit tired as he slips there.
Okay, you gotta stay up, man. Let's go.
I think it's fair to say Rick's getting on top. Oh, very flashy, spinning round back kick.
Didn't do a lot of damage to Rick Chivers, though.
Break clean.
The Shark on the shorts, any significance?
Fight.
Well, he's from Sydney's eastern suburbs. Maroubra, local football team's the Sharks. He's a surfy. It all ties
Fight,
in.
guys, fight.
And Chivers back on the ropes at the moment. Holding on is Steve Vick. And good thigh kick coming from Rick Chivers off the ropes on that occasion.
Another nice ground kick.
Fight.
Well, it's going to be interesting to see what happens in this last round. For mine, Rick Chivers just looks a little bit the fresher.
Well, my money's on Rick. I know he's trained very hard for this fight. I know we'll go the distance. I know we'll be fresh at the end.
First.
Steve was just tiring towards the end of that round. Of course, you've got to understand those high, flashy kicks take a lot of energy.
Let's have a look on replay here again. Good thigh kick coming off Rick Chivers on that occasion. And blocked again.
Yeah. Just caught on the glove there. Steve was falling backwards.
Steve Vick under the care of Wayne Spencer, where Rick Chivers is under the guidance of Mick Spinks, and we'll tell you a little bit about Mick later on because he has another fighter a little bit later on in the night. A young man that's been around the fight game or the kickboxing game for a long, long time.
Sixth and final round.
Back in the last round. Oh, nice side kick there. More of a checking kick than a hurting kick.
And I think Rick Chivers acknowledged that too. Still the stalker, still the aggressor, Rick Chivers.
That's right, you've got to give points to Rick for taking the fight up. However, the judges score the kicking in these bouts a little more highly than the punching, as you would expect from a kickboxing fight.
Well, a good kick, good left kick there by Steve, super kick there. And Rick Chivers wanting to go on with this.
Rick's really got to take the fight up now. Nice combination. Good work. Not long to go now, Rob.
The left hand doing the damage for Rick Chivers at the moment. Not long to go in this final round. And the aggressor in the black shorts, Rick Chivers from Sydney, Australia. And the flashy style of Steve super kick Vick over the top of Chivers again.
Well, an attempted back kick there, but Steve's got much left.
And the bell to win the sixth round. Well, I would like to pick it, but I like the glove work of Rick Chivers. Steve Vick, of course, as you said before, Pete, has the name of super kick, and we saw why, but a lot of those kicks to me didn't seem to do a lot of damage, but then the referees might have seen it differently.
Well, that's right. Those kicks are very flashy and very high and do score well, but Rick was taking the fight up to Steve. And if on my scorecard, I've obviously got Rick ahead.
All right, let's have a look at the replay again. There's the kick to the midriff, which put Chivers down on the canvas. In fact, just after that, Rick acknowledged it, put the glove in the air as if to say, OK, that's one you've got.
With the sponsors
Let's go back to centre ring, and our ring announcer, the doyen of ring announcers, Ray Connolly.
Theo Andropoulos to come to the ring to present the winner with his handsome trophy.
And handsome they certainly are. Again, another replay.
Health Foods.
Right. Left-right combination followed by a left round kick from Steve. Looping right hand that missed. And uppercuts.
They're the recipes for being
In a
invincible.
situation like that where you see the likes of Chivers wanting to take the fight up all the time, do the referees score that as perhaps bonus points to them in reflecting that?
Yes, they obviously give bonus points to the fighter who's the more aggressive.
And both corners acknowledging a good exhibition that both boys have put on here tonight. And we'll have the score from ringmaster Ray Connolly very shortly. And as I said before, those trophies magnificent in the centre ring at the moment. No doubt you'd have a few of those, Pete, at home, but of course still in search of more.
Well, that's right. That's a very attractive trophy. I wouldn't mind a few more of them.
Winner by unanimous decision, Rick Chivers.
Well, I think we were both pretty well spot on the mark then.
I agree with that.
In that situation, although I must admit I was thoroughly entertained.
Very entertaining fight.
Steve Super Kick Vick. So Rick Chivers' record now goes on to 15 straight wins, no losses. And another feather in the cap for his trainer, Mick Spinks.